What up, Screen Fiends? I'm GB, and you're tuned in to Headz TV, where we like to discuss all the wonderful things appearing on your movie and your TV screens. In this episode, I'm going to give my review of Outcast Season 2, Episode 3, titled Not My Job to Judge. This was the best episode yet, I think, of the whole series. It still wasn't great in my opinion, but it was good. It was definitely creepy, the scarier episode. I think probably the scariest episode we got so far. This is a type of show where I really don't want to spoil too much about each episode when I'm reviewing them. Even though if you're watching the review, you've probably seen it. But in any event, okay, so we kind of deal with I'm gonna say 3 different stories here, but 2 of them are really like intertwined, right? So we deal with Megan, the sister, and the preacher, who's kind of intertwined with Megan and with Kyle's story, and then we have Kyle and his family, his daughter and the mom and all that. So we definitely get some creepy demons. I still feel like they're not doing the demons as creepy as they can. And they're starting to feel like I said, the Supernatural, the CW show Supernatural, they're starting to feel like the demons from that show. And while I loved the first 5 seasons of that show, and the demons were fine to me in that show because I've never seen it done that way. But now with Outcast, it's like I kind of been there and seen that, done that, And I was really hoping to get something different this season out of the demons. Even in season 1, I was hoping to get something different. But it doesn't really seem like they're going that route. I don't read the books, so I don't know how close or accurate it is to the books. But even still, they could have maybe got a little different performances out of the actors playing the demons, as opposed to really just being either normal people or seeming like crazy people, as opposed to a race of like ancient creatures from another dimension, I don't know. Okay, so we get Megan dealing with her daughter and how her husband died and all that, and I really like the actress who's playing the daughter, because she was believable to me. At least in this episode, she was really believable to me, as a troubled kid dealing with what she witnessed and how she witnessed her father die. So yeah, thumbs up for that. I definitely liked that whole storyline with the house and everything. I thought it was really good. And the 2 little girls, I know it's a horror show, they should come across creepy, but I feel like the 2 little girls aren't really supposed to come across as creepy. Maybe Kyle's daughter, but I feel like Amber is Kyle's daughter, but I feel like the other one, I don't remember her name, sorry, Megan's daughter, I feel like she shouldn't come across as creepy, and I don't think she did when I first met her on the show. I'm trying to remember, but she definitely comes across as creepy now. Okay, and then we get Kyle and his family, and now that Amber, Kyle's daughter, deals with some really creepy demon people, and they come into play a couple times in the episode, and they're really creepy scenes, especially with the long haired dude. Really creepy scenes, but I don't understand what happened with him and Amber. Maybe somebody can shed a light for me down in the comments. Maybe I just missed something. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie to you, I like this show, but sometimes it loses me and I start doing other stuff or whatever. It doesn't have me gripped the way that some shows do, and that's why I'm debating whether or not I should keep reviewing it or not. Alright, yeah, so then we get basically Kyle, Amber, and Amber's mom, forget her name, and that was the one part of the storyline I didn't really like all that much. I liked the stuff with the cop. I liked the stuff with the preacher and with Megan and the daughter. And but I don't know if the stuff with Kyle this episode just seems boring to me. And what I think they really need to do for this show to keep me and all of you and whoever else interested is they need to it's one of 2 things. They either need to ramp up the action and the mythology. Well, 3 things really, right? or they need to amp up the horror and make it scarier, or they need to move the plot along quicker. Now, I'm not a fan of moving the plot along quicker because then it feels forced and then you feel like an NBC show or a CBS show, because that's how all those shows feel. Like everything is just rushed and thrown together. So you don't want that on a show that's on a quality network like, Cinemax. Well, Cinemax is probably the worst of the quality networks, but still a quality network, right? Still better than NBC or CBS or ABC or CW. I'm always shitting on those networks, I know. I can't help it. I do watch a few shows on those networks, I'm not going to lie to you, but they're more guilty pleasure shows or shows that I watch because of something else, rather than me really enjoying them. Maybe I'll do a video about that one day, about my guilty pleasure shows that I watch that I don't really like review or know a lot of people that are into them or whatever. Yeah, so I wouldn't move the plot along quicker, like I said. So I would either amp up the horror or amp up the action and maybe the mythos a little bit, because they don't really do enough of that. But they really need to do something to make this show a little more exciting and a little more gripping and a little more engaging for the viewer. This is coming from a viewer. Because I don't feel as engaged as I do with a lot of other shows, or like I should. And, it doesn't grip me and grab my attention. So, let's see. Outcast, Season 2, Episode 3. I'm going to give, out of 5, I'm going to give it a 3. It was a solid episode. It was the best episode, I think, of the season. I think that's the best score I've given any of the episodes so far. So, yep, that's it for this video. Sound off down below. Let me know what you thought about Outcast Season 2, Episode 3. Or just the show in general. Let me know about the video. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Just show me some love. We want to try and grow the channel as much as we can. And I cannot do that without your help. So, that's it for this vid. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time.